All-party meet was held at the State Secretariat in Shillong this afternoon over the Mukroh incident. MLAs from interstate border areas also attended the meeting. And meanwhile, TMC leader George B Lyngdoh also spoke post the all-party meet today and accused the government of not taking a tough stand on the matter, stating that no action has been taken so far.
From the government side, they said that they'll be looking into all these demands that have been made by several parties, and there has been no assurance that action will be taken based on the demands made.
So can we say that the state government of Meghalaya is being too soft on this issue?
We have seen that it has been nearly a week now since the incident has happened, and arrest warrants are still not yet issued, and the government has not asserted its presence and jurisdictional authority over that particular area, considering that the crime has been committed on Meghalaya soil. That sends a very soft message to the people, and that the government is weak on its on asserting its administration and political authority. See, the opposition stance is very clear. If the government has again failed to reassert its authority and jurisdiction and control over the areas that fall under this jurisdiction of Meghalaya, people had come and alerted the government on time regarding the high-handedness of the Assam and also their use of force. And we also know that the police, Assam police, have been patrolling these areas for many a time. But then the government has, shirked away its responsibility. If this irresponsibility continues, I think they have lost not only the Chief Minister, but the entire cabinet has lost its moral responsibility to rule the state, and therefore either a new government should come, or in fact President's rule should also be imposed in the state, considering the fact that the government has lost its moral authority and its responsibility in governing the state. Now we differ to the point because the judicial commission that has been set up by Assam, that in fact is exceeding its jurisdiction, because the incident had happened in Mukroh, which in fact falls under the jurisdiction of Meghalaya. A judicial inquiry that is going to be set up by Meghalaya also. Now how it will work on those people who fall under the control of Assam, especially the police which are under the administrative control of Assam. So whether our judicial inquiry can cross beyond the borders of Meghalaya and work on people who are being under the control of Assam. So whether that judicial inquiry or whether its recommendations will work. So we express our doubts. That's number one. The government had said that they're going to call for a CBI inquiry or a national investigation agency that will come and carry out the process. We don't know the timings. We don't know whether the central government has actually agreed to it or not, whether it's going to be a CBI inquiry or some other judicial inquiry. That also we don't know. So what we said was that, why don't we put our task force, our police into action? In front of the government that those culprits should be arrested, and arrest warrants should be immediately issued by the state police against those culprits, because it is a murder that has been committed on Meghalaya soil, and the state police should go against those culprits. If you look at the past history, 57 incidents have already happened in the past 4-5 years. Now, what is alarming is that the people and the headmen of 5 villages had already met the state government officials, even met the Chief Minister himself in the past few months, and also alerted the government that the atrocities of Assam and their high-handedness have just kept increasing over the past few months. But then the government was silent. So talking to the local representative also, he said that just recently, in the past few months, the shootout in M'laya village, that was also a kind of indication that the government of Assam keeps on repeating its assertion over the area and high-handedness. So the government was ill-prepared, and they took the issue lightly.
And to know more on this, we are being joined live with my colleague Aaron Lyngdoh once again from Shillong. So Aaron, an all-party meet was held today on the Mukroh firing incident, and not only this, Congress Sangma also, a press briefing was also held. So tell us about the highlights of the press briefing by Chief Minister Congress Sangma, Aaron.
Exactly, Priya. So 7 days after the Mukroh firing incident on the 22nd of November, the state government has decided to call in for the all-party meet today, which includes political parties, party leaders and MLAs, especially from the border zone. So what the Chief Minister apprised today is, of course, what happened during the incident and then the series of happenings post that. Now, what's interesting is that the Chief Minister had said that that the state government would consider setting up of the outposts in all these sensitive areas. That's one. And then obviously internet suspension, that has been taken off. Cars are plying up and down, and that's what the latest that we're getting from the Chief Minister. What's also interesting is that the outpost is one of the demands of the pressure groups as well. So now as we speak, the situation is under control. And tomorrow there will be a cabinet meet to streamline as to which areas would get the outpost according to the Chief Minister. Now these are, and one more thing also that I'd like to point out here is that the Chief Minister had said that perpetrators, with all your acts of arson and violence, and especially individuals who barged into the civil hospital, all of that will be looked into and perpetrators would be punished.